today I'm going to be walking you through the mix. The mix is kind of like the very last step before mastering, which is the last step before the whole song is ready to be released. Mixing is a really involved process, so I locked myself in the studio for 2 days. Yes, that's how long it takes to mix a track, especially one this big. And I'm going to walk you through the session right now. So if you come over here, I'm just going to scroll really quickly through. This is the very first track. This is the piano that we played. And you'll notice there isn't like a whole lot of MIDI. All of this is printed to audio, so I like to kind of commit to my production before I mix. And it frees up a lot of processing power so that you can deal with all of these tracks. So if I scroll down through this, you can see this is a really big session. I try to be really organized about color coding things and grouping them in the same area. That helps to kind of keep track of everything. So for example, up here, we have all of our keyboards and synths. So if I solo this, there's our piano, and we fill it out a little bit in the pre-chorus. So that's the keys. The bass is probably the simplest element in this whole song. Very simple. And then this is kind of where it gets interesting. So we have all of these sampled percussive elements and some effects right here. And then we have the sampled elements that we're layering into the live drums. So here's just the sum of the kit. But then if I add everything else in, with the samples and the live drums, it really brings it all together and gives it this nice, full, like thumping, driving sound. Getting into the guitars, you guys might remember the pre-production that we were doing, trying to get that perfect tone with all of the different guitar layers. So here, check this out. This is what we were trying to accomplish there, and I think we accomplished it really well. One more thing I want to show you about the guitars, because we talked about this in pre-production too. And you'll notice that I have this track down here that doesn't have much on it. It's just a bus track, and it's called EBow Army. So if you remember what our EBow does, it's an electric bow. This is what that ended up sounding like. And you'll notice it pulses a little bit. It's because we have a light sidechain compressor on there. And let's get the bass and the drums in there. Ready? And we'll add in those guitars. It's really kind of involved putting all of this together. Like, there's a lot of different moving parts, and getting them all to sound right, it's a process. The reason we wanted to take you into this world is because I just thought it would be fun to kind of share with you exactly how much goes into creating a single song, and so that's why we're here.